Hey guys, how are you today? Well, I wasn't going to do a video today because I'm supposed to be out of town going to see my godmother, but change of plans at the last minute, but it's okay. Hope you guys had a great day today. My day has been kind of up and down. Not gonna complain. Gonna get right into this video. Let me say my prayers. Thank you, Lord, for this food that I'm about to receive. I pray that it will be nourishing to my body. I do ask you to bless those who are less fortunate, and I thank you for blessing us all with something to eat. Amen. Before I get into it, I have some rib tips from a place called Fortune Cookies off the plaza. I got some of my peppers and this little dill dip that goes with it. I like to dip my peppers in and just eat them. I have some of this house lo mein. I got some of the little what you call them, the I guess it's the Chinese donuts, and I have some wings. So we're just gonna get into it today, and I got my drinks on the side as usually. So I'm gonna grub a little bit, but our topic today is really, it's back and forth. I got a lot on my mind today. Move, Rocket. Excuse me, y'all. I got a lot on my mind today, so I wanted to talk about Tent City here in Charlotte. How they're making those people move, even though they were saying that it's a rodent problem there. I understand that to a degree, and I wasn't fully aware that the tents were supplied by, I guess, a certain place. I thought those people had their own tents, but they were giving those tents. Those are good. So a few days ago, they were giving only 72 hours to move. I mean, you remember I told you guys a while ago, if I would have got some money or ever hit it big, even though I do not gamble, if I just came across some money out the blue somewhere, you know, that I always wanted to do a shelter and everything for homeless people. And I explained to you guys how they would have a time limit on how long they could stay. I was told that they are trying to, I guess somebody bought a location big enough to hold several people. I don't think it was in the hundreds. I think it was like 72 or something like that. We all know those people are sleeping out on the highways, the byways, Tent City. They're not just in that one location. But, you know, it just hurts because guess what? It could have been one of us, you know, out there sleeping in one of those tents. So, excuse me, y'all. That went down the wrong windpipe. So my topic would be more like being grateful for what you have and appreciate having a roof over your head and food to eat and a warm place to call home. Hey, Aunt Dot, how you doing? Those people are really on my heart. I mean, they're on my heart. It's real deep. Because I don't have the means right now to help them as I wish I could. I really, really wish I could. But it's time and place for everything. And unfortunately, somebody will always need your help. So I guess when my time comes to be blessed like that, where I can bless other people, I guess, you know, that's what I'll do when that time comes. But we always find ourselves complaining. Hey, Tay Tay. That's my daughter-in-law. She just got off work. I just dropped her off at home. I don't know why she on my live. Now I'm just joking. Thank you for the support, little red child. But I just really wish I could do so much. You know. Hey, Jack. How you doing, buddy? I love those pictures you posting with you and your family. It's beautiful. Um, Again, it's rough. Because like I said, it could have been us. Like that song that say, it could have been me. But it started off, it say, tragedies are commonplace. That song, and it say all types of diseases, people slipping away. And then it talk about economies down. No place seems to be safe and all that stuff. And then it tells you how God's been our protection every step of the way. But what I'm saying is, God does keep those who want to be kept. But what I'm talking about in particular is just like, we're sitting in here, like me. Prime example. Thank God. The heat works perfect. I'm warm. I got a bed to sleep in every night. But yet I think about it and I always find myself complaining about things that I don't have. And you know what? Now that I think about it, those things that I complain about that I don't have, I don't necessarily need. Or it can be something I can wait on. Because I can honestly say God supplies my every need. I don't want for anything. You know what I'm saying? But the things that I'll say I don't need for anything. Because things that I want is different. A want and a need is two different things. All my needs are supplied. He makes a way where there seems to be no way at all. So I got a lot to be grateful for. And I'm sure you do too. Because some of you I know on personal levels. So y'all got to thank God for what you got. And what you don't have, plan for it. Plan for it. Start saving, putting money back. You can get it. Or it wasn't meant for you to have. Okay? It wasn't meant for you to have. So I just want you guys just to think about, all the complaining you're doing today. But it's sometime in the same lip, you'll say, thank you, God. Well, what you thanking him for if you're complaining at the same time? And again, I'm not talking to you guys only. I'm checking myself at the same time. I can only speak from experience. I cannot speak on anything I ain't been through, ain't seen, don't know nothing about. I won't do it. So, again, like I said, the people that's going through that, the homeless people that's going through, and it's cold like it is, and we keep hearing about expecting sleet, ice, or whatever. I haven't seen it yet, and I ain't really looking for it because I know that will put them in a position to where they got to choose. Are they going to stay out there and try to make things work, or are they going to, take the help? I was told that some of the people didn't even want to accept the help. They want to stay out there where they are, even with it being infested with rodents and all of that. To each his own. If somebody helping you, you accept the help and move on and try to do better. Get you a plan. You know what I mean? But, everybody's different. And let's talk about it. Because to be real, if I got it, and I see a homeless person, sorry, and they might be on the side of the street. Now, y'all know, don't play. If I can catch the light and reach in my pocket and give it to them, I'll do that. And that job with trying to find out if they really need it or not, or if they're going to go around the corner and buy some alcohol, that ain't even your business. That's on them. Because if they say they need it for one thing and they use it for something else, that's on them. Really. Another example is, I was dropping my daughter off at work one time. And I seen these people. I promise you, I seen them when they all crossed the street together. They got out of a car, parked it, got out the car, went across the street, and they all went to separate corners. Now, how would you rate that? How would you judge that? You just don't know what to do, because just because they got out the car don't mean they don't need help for real. And now you got the ones that's so smart and slick, if it's not serious, because you just can't judge it. You don't know. They put their kids out there with them. That make it even worse. And then you want to give and want to give. A lot of time, God will knock on your heart and say, help somebody. Hey, my brother, Gerarian. Hey, my big brother, my only big brother. I love you, man. I wish you called me. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you can't really judge. And like I tell everybody, you never know who's going to give you your last drink of ice water. You never know. It could be your worst enemy giving you your last drink of water when you in need. You know? Got to think about that. And if God puts something on your heart to do for somebody, do it. Don't worry about what they're going to do with it. Because again, if they got a sign out there to say one thing and they do the total opposite, their spirit is going to be convicted. Some people, my aunt is saying, some people just stuck on that style of living. That's what makes it hard to help some people. You don't know who to help. Right. Aunt Dot, you remember my brother Jerron and Snooky, the one you used to call him and Aunt Cleo used to say, what was that? Him and Aunt Cleo used to, he used to say, him my honey. That's what Jerron used to say to Aunt Cleo, my mama best friend's son. You remember Trisha that passed away? That's Jerron on him, my baby. I need him to call me because we got to talk. So it's just like what she said. No, you don't know who to help. If you got it, it's on your heart to help do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you something. You can have all the money in the world and die tomorrow. You can't take it with you. You can't say who's going to get it. Because you know, like I know, especially black people, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, it's true. We'll fight over people's stuff when they gone. And a lot of people, they just, I don't know, they're mean to the homeless people. I think they really think, you know, that they don't, I don't know. I guess some people just feel like they over somebody, but I'm not beneath anybody. I'm not above anybody. I'm not better than anybody. Like I stated before, it could be me out there asking for money. And how would somebody judge me accordingly? They would probably be like, oh, she out there, they'll judge me just like they judge the rest. But y'all know for one, for sure, two things for sure. I'm not going to stand out there and I don't really need something. And that's sad because some people do stand out there and got it all. Just like I was saying. I've seen those people get out that car. And I seen them go up to different corners. And hear my hand to God, they had the signs out. My aunt talking about animal abuse because I popped my daughter dog because she trying to come over here and get my food. She knows, Mooney, you better go on. But it's just hard because, like I said, you just can't do people any kind of way. Now, I seen them go to each corner, and then when they finished, I ain't lying, looked like they had straight up alcohol. Who being greedy on that? Not me. This is my eating show. Stop playing with me. You just, like I said, it's hard to determine what they're really out there for. Now, do they go home at night? We don't know. We have no earthly idea what they do when they leave that corner. But I promise you, I did see them get back in their car and they had alcohol. It looked like alcohol. Because one was, I tell you, that man's face was so red. It wasn't cold out there, so I'm assuming he was drunk. But when you assume you do what? Make a out of yourself. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know what was in his cup. But according to his face and his little stagger, I swear that man, to me, I believe he had alcohol in his cup. But they had already worked the corner. And I just so happened to be coming back to pick my daughter up. And I saw them leaving. So it was just kind of weird to me. I'm sorry. It was. But again, like the other day, now you got some good people out there that do their little hustle. They do their hustle and they go ahead. Oh, I see what you're saying, Unda. I thought you was talking about me. You talking about the people out there being greedy. Yeah, because some of them got it. And all homeless people don't have to be homeless. Some of them homeless people out there on the street got $1 million homes they choose not to live in because they don't like the lifestyle and they don't want to feel like they above or over somebody. They'd rather just be simple and not have no bills, no worries, and none of that. And some of them don't get along with their family that may have left them an inheritance or something like that. So they got several reasons. But again, it's just like, A lot of homeless people got hustles today. They'll sell you a bottle of water, and that will give you the initiative to at least get them $1 or $2. But one man, every time I go down the street here on Concord, it's one guy that he always comes to my car because I've given him money a couple times before. But, excuse me, y'all. He always comes to my car. Don't worry about what's in my cup because it's my business. But he always comes to my car because I think that he know I'll give him something if I have it. But a lot of times I be feeling bad because I don't have it in my hand right there. Make sure you do call me, bro. My number ain't changed. It's the same. Yours changed because I tried to call you. So, a couple times I didn't give him anything, and it looked like he got an attitude with me. You know, you don't always have it. And no, I'm not trying to throw salt or be mean, but the guy at the QT this morning, not to tell y'all all my business, but it's okay, it's not a secret. My Keurig machine, I'm a coffee drinker every day, and my dad lives with me, so he also drinks coffee in the morning. I used to be at 5 times a day when I was dating somebody, but now I'm at 1 cup. So, but anyway, my Keurig machine broke. So, of course, I had to go to the QT and get me some coffee this morning. Unfortunately, I was mad, but I do like that Ethiopian coffee, and I mix it with some caramel macchiato. I get out, I get in my car. After this guy was just staring me down like he was crazy. It was kind of rude, to be honest. I'd much rather him say something than to stare at me like he was. I thought that was really rude. But the guy came over. He must have been ashamed to some degree. Because it's like he was whispering to me. He was like, "You got some change?" I heard him from my car. I was drinking, sipping my coffee, waiting on my daughter to come out the stove. And he was like, "You got some change?" And I just started shaking my head, no. And I had it, but no. No, I kept saying no. Because I don't like the way he walked out of the corner to do that. And sometimes I get offended when men ask me for change because I'm a black woman, first of all. I don't care what color, but I'm a woman. And you're a guy. And you coming out asking me for money, you should be ashamed to even do that, I think. I don't know. Because I would contradict myself if I said that it's okay for a woman to ask another woman for money. But I don't think they really pick and choose. They just be asking whoever gonna give it to them. But I did notice a difference one day when it comes to people that are homeless or just beggars or people just out there just trying to get you to, give them money or whatever. Or they might have a habit or something and they just so happen to be standing in front of the store. So that doesn't make them homeless. They might go home to a mansion at night. We don't know, but it might just look like they just trying to bum money or whatever. So a lady had seen me go in the store one time. I promise you. She asked the dude for some money, but when she seen me come up, and we wearing masks and everything today, but at the end of the day still, she seen the dude come up, "Hey, cousin Tia," and she asked him, but when I came through the door, she didn't say anything to me. I don't know if it was the expression on my face or if she just knew off the rip it was a no-no. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna lie. I will be quicker to give with kids some money if they was standing up there with them. I ain't gonna lie. My heart be wanting to snatch the kids up and take them home and feed them and bathe them and clothe them. My heart, that's just how it worked. It's bad. I love people, period. But kids, they got my heart most of all. I don't know. I think I would have given her some money had she asked me. But to be honest, I don't always have it. Sometimes I'll be working with change and pocket change. And like I tell everybody, change add up to make dollars and cents. So, hey, don't judge me. I use some change and a New York sacking. Yes, I will. But, It's just hard. Like I said, you can't just look at somebody and say, oh, they don't need no help. They fine. That's not true, because it could be you tomorrow needing the money. You might have it right now, and then tomorrow you need help. There go my sister. She do it every single time. Kia Pia. Hey, baby. So anyway, I went to this Chinese place called Fortune Cookie off the plaza. I got some house lo mein. I got some of their Chinese donuts. I got some of their good old chicken wings. And some of their little riblets. And I got some of my own peppers that I love. And I'm dipping it in my little dip. It's a dill dip. And it's so, so, so good. And I got my drink on the side as usual. So yes, a place called Fortune Cookies. They got some pretty good food. And I started my topic talking about the tent city. You know, they gave those people 72 hours to move and vacate. And I'm just talking about, I want to know y'all opinion, how you feel about homeless people out there that need help. Or, like I said, just because they're standing out there asking for money does not mean that they're homeless. They could just have a habit, and they might just want your help. Or anybody's help. I don't think they have a certain type of person they want to help. They will ask anybody. Probably ask the kids if they was going to the store by themselves. I'm just being real. What you say, cuz you haven't ever ate the whole pepper? These are sweet peppers. They come in a little bag. Got different colors. They even come like the green pepper sometimes. The big ones. But they're orange and purple. And when I say they sweet, they sweet. And I always eat them as a snack by themselves. And today I just wanted to add it in there for the color. And they good. But, yeah, so I just want to know if you guys how you feel about that. Because I know a lot of people are like, I ain't giving them nothing. They stink. I ain't helping. You know, no, they not hot, cuz. That's not right, to do them that way. Because everybody out there for different reasons. And like I said, you're not God. You can't pinpoint and say who's who. And just don't help them based off how they look or how they smell. Because some people are out there just doing it, just to be doing it. And like I said, they got a home to go to. So either you help or you don't. But do you ever not give to them and it be on your conscience? Like, you be all, don't drove off and then you like, dang, I should have gave him something. Anybody ever turned around and gave it to him? Or anybody have that guilt feeling when you leave, wishing you would have helped them? I just want y'all opinion. Anybody? You ever be at the stoplight? When you see that homeless person, and be like, trying to look the other way. God, I'm guilty. God, forgive me, I'm guilty. You be trying to look the other way like you don't see him. Kia say, I don't trust them asking for money. I worked with a man that quit his job. He said he made more panhandling. I'm sorry, that's not funny. That's sad. Because I got some personal people that I know was panhandling and they had a place to stay. Just doing it to support their habit, their drug habit and their alcohol habit. So I know it to be true. And you're right, cuz we cannot take on the whole world. I'm just saying, have you ever drove up to the light and felt guilty because you couldn't help them? Right, I give it if I got it. Or I'll give it if I just get the unction to give. Like, if I'm sitting there and something be like, a little small voice. If you can help, help. And sometimes I be thinking, I'm like, my little dollar ain't going to help them. But you don't know. That could be the only dollar they need to get them a hotel room or something. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So, I just say help if you can. If it's on your heart to do so, help if you can. That's all I can say on that note. Something in my eye, y'all. Excuse me. And no, it's not my wig. I don't know what it is. But it just wanted to be in my eye. So that's just what I feel about it. You say you felt guilty, Tia, with them staring, or should I say weird? Yeah, they will stare you down there. And that's why I ain't gonna lie, I be looking the other way, be like, or I mess with the radio, or I fiddle with something in the car just to change it up a little bit. Hey, money girl, love you, sis. I just be looking the other way and stuff. I know it's wrong, but God forgive me if I'm wrong. I do it all the time. What my aunt say? I have dog. $1 in my pocketbook, but the light changed. Right. And then I be feeling it. Sometimes I don't found myself feeling it for the money, and I know I had the money. So it must wasn't meant for me to give it to him because I swear I couldn't find it. Now I know I had the money at the time. And I be feeling it for it at the light myself, and I be wanting to give it to him. And I swear, I be feeling guilty. I be wanting to turn around. But most of the time, if I go out there, I got somewhere to go. So, it is what it is. I mean, I be feeling bad. Y'all, these things good, but they don't got kind of warm. They're not as hot as they were. And I don't need to eat them no way, but they're good. Tia said I used to look the other way, but for some reason now I make sure my doors are locked. Stop. I make sure my door's locked because you never know. Now, people be coming out, I'm telling you, be looking like they needy and they'll snatch your goddamn pocketbook. And my dumb self always ride and my pocketbook be right there on the seat. And that's the window they come to. Or either they come to my driver's window. But most of the time they come to my window with my pocketbook at. So, I be making sure my door locked too. Because I swear if they snatch my pocketbook, I'm cutting that car off at the light. And it's on. I'm telling you now. Don't mess with my pocketbook. If I ain't give it to you, don't take it from me. Let me give it to you. Don't do me like that. For real, be looking for any... Right! I'm telling you. Any escape route. You can take my little bit of change. Or either I don't work hard for it, or somebody bless me with it. And I need it. So I don't have it to give. That's just like my kids. My kids will be asking for stuff. And they be like, Ma, I know you got it. You just bought such and such and such. Just because you see it in my pocketbook does not mean I have it to give. I might have a bill or something I got to pay with that. I don't always have it to give. And that's what I'll tell somebody. If somebody asks me, yes, I have it, but I don't have it to give. And that's just being real because I'm a giver. That's my heart. That's who I am. But honestly, if I really don't have it, even though you see it here, you might see a $50 bill, you might see a $100 bill. Bill. Keyword. So, my aunt said, because a man did snatch a woman's purse. And I know, they do that. That's why I make sure my window is at the crease. And I don't mean no harm. But they be walking up on me so often, I be getting uncomfortable. You know. But, I ain't gonna talk y'all here, though. Y'all know how I do. I don't mean to talk your head, though. But, hit you a little tiny piece of the song. I know y'all be getting mad at me because I don't sing the whole song. I still love you. Don't judge me. It's okay. So, I'm full, to be honest. I did eat some. Let me see what my cousin said. Now, I have tried to help them, but cousin, I promise, I was at the light and that man asked me for a cigarette. OMG. Right. How you going? Well, I mean, now some of them people be out there. They be straight up what they want. Yeah, I turn my head too, Undot. I ain't lying. I told you I do. But yeah, some of them now, they be like, sis, I ain't gonna even lie to you, sis. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I just want a beer. I be like, okay, and I see that man shaking. I just give it to him. And I don't normally support nobody else's drinking habits unless it's something I want or something like that. But when that man was straight up with me over there on Batesford Road one day, I promise you, he said, sis, I want a beer. I don't need no money for nothing. I got a house to stay in. He said, but it's hard times. He just told me straight like that. And I reached and found that man $2, $3. I did because he was being honest. I don't like nobody to take my hard-earned money and play me to the left like that. That hurts. But you shouldn't give with the notion of thinking they're going to give it back or thinking they owe you something or nothing like that. You give and you move on. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, like, when you loan somebody money, if you know it's somebody that you ain't finna see that money back from, the best thing to do is say, it's a gift. Go ahead and take it. Because in your head, and even in theirs, they already know they ain't finna give it back. So, you know, they already done played you. Now, if you get that one and just so happen to give it back, you know, you put your foot in your mouth. But again, if you already know and you've given to somebody or loaned somebody some money before and you already know they're not finna give it back, that's just like how when you're giving money away to a homeless person, don't look for it back, because 9 times out of 10, that won't ever happen. But you do get some people that do good deeds. You be knocked out on the side of the road, or you get a flat tire. What if you see that same homeless person you blessed last week or 2 weeks ago or even a month, a year ago, and they help you change that tire? Yeah, sometimes good deeds don't go unnoticed. Some people do go back and look out for you. That's just real. So, right, Undot, you charge it to the game if you know they're not going to give it to you. But see, somebody like me, if I ask anybody in my family, friends, whoever for something, God knows in heaven I'm going to break my neck and give it back to them. When I say I get, I'm going to give it back to them. And yeah, things do come up. But because of the person that I am, when I do borrow something, most people know I'm going to give it back to you. Because I asked for it because I really needed it. So that's just who I am. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Thank you for your comments. They were very, very much needed. Because sometimes during the day, you just think up things and you be like, dang, I wonder how other people feel. Because you don't always want to think that you're the only person going through something. You want to know that you're not in it alone, that somebody else is going through it too. But sometimes it's good to hear other people's advice or to hear other people's suggestions or whatever. Because we don't always make sound decisions. That's just how it is. A lot of times we just jump and do things spontaneously or whatever. And that's not always the best thing to do. But I'm about to let you guys go. And again, I know you guys are angry with me for not singing the whole songs, but I just want to sing a clip of it and get off of here because I don't know how long I've been on here. And I'm just glad to know that you guys are still here talking to me. I love it. But that's it. Give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. I hope I'm not too late. 'Cause it's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees crying out to you. Give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. I hope I'm not too late. I love you guys. Y'all have a good night. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.